Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Financial Futures, where we break down the latest news and updates about Social Security, SSI, the stock market, and everything in between. If you're new to the channel, I'm thrilled to have you here. And for those of you who've been following along, welcome back. It's always great to have you with us. Today, we're diving into something really important for those of you who are receiving Supplemental Security Income, or SSI. I'm going to explain why you might see up to $1,886 in your bank account this August. It sounds like a big deal, right? Well, it is, but let's get into the details so there's no confusion about what's really going on here. Now, first things first, I want to be super clear. This video is specifically for SSI beneficiaries, and that's about 8 million of you across the country. If you receive Social Security benefits like SSDI or retirement benefits, this particular information might not apply to you. So if you're an SSI recipient, grab a coffee, sit back, and let's walk through this together. We all know how important those monthly SSI payments are, especially in these challenging times when every dollar counts. So, what's this $1,886 that everyone's buzzing about? Is it some kind of bonus payment? Maybe a new stimulus check? I wish I could say yes, but it's actually something a bit different, something we see happen from time to time due to how the calendar falls. Here's the scoop: because of how the dates line up this year, SSI beneficiaries will receive their September payment a bit early on August 30, to be exact. That's right, 2 SSI payments in August. You'll get your regular August payment on the 1, and then your September payment at the end of the month. So yes, you're technically seeing up to $1,886 in August, but let's be clear, this isn't an extra payment. It's just your September money coming a couple of days early. Now, you might be wondering, why is this happening? Why are we getting 2 payments in 1 month? Well, it's all about the calendar. You see, September 1 falls on a Sunday this year. And as many of you already know, the Social Security Administration doesn't issue payments on weekends or federal holidays. So when the first of the month lands on a weekend, they send out your check a couple of days early. In this case, instead of getting your payment on September 1, which is a Sunday, you'll get it on the last business day of August, which is Friday, August 30. That means 2 payments in August, one on the 1 and one on the 30. I know it can be a little confusing, especially when you start hearing things like extra money or bonus payment. But I want to make sure there's no misunderstanding. This isn't extra money or a special bonus. It's simply your regular September payment arriving a little earlier than usual because of how the calendar is laid out this year. This happens a few times each year, and every time, I see headlines and questions popping up, people asking if it's a new stimulus or some kind of bonus. But it's just the standard payment, coming a couple of days ahead of schedule. So, who exactly will see this money? If you're an individual SSI beneficiary receiving the maximum payment, that's $943 on the 1 of the month, and then another $943 on the 30, adding up to $1,886. But what if you're married? For married couples receiving SSI, the maximum monthly payment is $1,415. So for you, August could bring in up to $2,830 since you'll receive that same amount twice within the month. Again, though, I want to emphasize this is just your regular payment schedule. The second payment in August is simply your September payment, arriving early. So, what does this mean moving forward? Well, after you receive that early September payment at the end of August, you won't see another check until October 1. Assuming the calendar for October doesn't shift things again. It's just something to keep in mind as you budget for the coming months. And remember, this is all pretty routine. The same thing happens every January because of New Year's Day, and it can also happen at other times throughout the year whenever the 1st of the month lands on a weekend or holiday. Before we wrap up, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel. Your likes, shares, and comments mean the world to me. If you're new here and haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below. Join our community who are all in this together, navigating these challenging times. I'm here every day, keeping an eye on the headlines, advocating for you, and doing my best to answer your questions. And speaking of questions, if there's anything you're unsure about, drop it in the comments below. I do my best to read and respond to as many as I can because your concerns are important to me. Also, don't forget to check out the other videos here on financial futures. There's a ton of valuable content to help you stay informed and make the best decisions for your financial future. Thanks so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.